Brian Norman Jr. says, who has Devin Haney fought to where y'all call him elite? And then they talked about Regis, they talked about Linares, and they talked about Loma. Let's talk about it in this video, man. Smash the like, sub to the channel. Share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. Also Sunday mornings with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams that we do. If you want to debate, the email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. But let's get it cracking. So, Devin Haney, elite. Brian Norman Jr. questions. Is he elite? Oh, and please hype up the video too. YouTube got that new feature where you can scroll over where you leave a comment, hit that hype button. It's totally free, and it really helps the content creator. So please do your boy a favor and hype up that video, man. Hype that joint up so we can be in that algorithm heavy for people looking for their boxing talk content. I appreciate y'all in advance. Now, to the video. So, questioning Devin Haney's eliteness is what Brian Norman Jr. is doing. This world where fighters talk down on their upcoming opponent, I don't understand that shit, because when you're talking down on him and you questioning his eliteness, well, if you go out there and you knock Devin Haney, that's the same shit I said about Devin Haney, right? If you go out there and you knock Devin Haney the hell out, then you said he wasn't elite anyway. So we supposed to act like you beat somebody elite after you said he not elite? If you were to knock him out, same shit I said about Devin Haney. The difference is I dislike Devin Haney way more than I dislike Brian Norman Jr. Hell, I don't dislike Brian Norman Jr. at all. It's his daddy I can't stand. Devin and Bill and they fans, I can't stand their ass. Straight up. So, Brian Norman Jr. still get more credit from me if he knock out Devin Haney. And if Devin Haney beat Brian Norman Jr. after calling him a bum, he'll get no credit. If you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Of course, we'll tell the truth. We'll say it's a great performance. We'll say this, say that, but he ain't climbing up no pound for pound list. He ain't climbing up no respect factor from your boy Knockout. Just because I don't like his daddy, I don't like his fans. I don't like the fake ass content creators that make content on his behalf that swear they part of the team. I don't like none of them niggas. So he gets no credit. But if Brian Norman Jr. knock out Devin Haney, it'd be a good win. It'd be a damn good win. Straight up. That's where I'm at with it. Now, as far as questioning Devin Haney's elite status, is he an elite fighter? He ain't shit at 147 pounds. He ain't shit at 147 pounds. And he 50% as he's moved up in weight. What do you mean by that, KO? Well, at 135 pounds, he had a tough, close fight against Lomachenko. A lot of people felt like Loma won. But he had all the physical advantages over Lomachenko. And Loma, despite those physical deficiencies, was able to put up a hell of a fight. So much so, in fact, that a lot of people feel like he won the fight. And him beating Loma, I mean, if you want to say that makes you elite, then I would just ask Devin Haney fans, how many times y'all call Team Alifu elite? How many times y'all call Orlando Salido elite? I would venture to say that few and far between, if ever. Damn sure ain't hear nobody calling Orlando Salido elite who beat Lomachenko. And all the beef that Devin Haney fans had with Team Alifu Telefimu, I don't hear y'all calling him elite. And they beat him first. How is it special to beat Lomachenko when the book was already out on him? Hell, Lomachenko was coming off of a trash-ass performance against Jermaine Ortiz. So, if y'all want to say that makes him elite, cool, no problem, whatever y'all say. What about the Linares victory? I mean, that's the easiest one. That's the lowest hanging fruit. Linares was coming off getting knocked out 4-5 times before fighting Devin. I don't know how you elite by doing something that everybody else already did. He's been knocked out multiple times, and Devin didn't stop him. He outboxed him thoroughly, did what he was supposed to do, but when you fighting guys in their mid-30s, which Lomachenko was and Linares was, that's past their prime, that already have multiple losses, how does beating them make you elite, bro? I get where Brian Norman Jr. is coming from. I just think it was stupid for him to say it. Like me. For a long time, I act like, oh yeah, this person's a really good debater. Oh yeah, that person really know they boxing. Oh, he be talking his noise. So that when I get him in the ring with me, y'all are respected when I whoop their ass. But in the back of my mind, I always know there's not a single person talking boxing on this platform that can fuck with me when it comes to this boxing talk shit. Not a single solitary one. Your favorite, his favorite, her favorite, they favorite. So, but I play it cool. Like, oh yeah, they nice, man. Oh yeah, it's the only person that I feel like can compete with me. Yeah, all right. But then you go back and look at the debates. You see it's night and day. It's a difference. It's levels to this shit, man. So I much more prefer that so that you can get the credit for whooping their ass. That's why I think Brian Norman Jr. went wrong, for sure. But as far as like, is he lying? Is he telling the truth? I've been telling people this. This ain't just no Brian Norman Jr., Devin Haney fight. This ain't just me hating on Devin. If you go back to the Tank and Devin debates, if you go back when just talking about Devin, I've always said, bro, he's a very good fighter. He's good. Elite, great, generational. He ain't showed shit for you to say that. He doesn't seem comfortable fighting on the inside. He doesn't seem like he has anything special in the ring that he does. He ain't just out here like, yo, his defense is just otherworldly. His reflexes are just so great. You know, his jab is just one of the best that we've ever seen. Nah, bro. His jab is what got him caught over and over against Ryan Garcia. His jab got taken away by Vasily Lomachenko, bro. Straight up. You know? And then the other name that they brought up in that interview with Brian Norman Jr. was Regis Prograis. Another guy in his mid-30s. Another guy past his prime. And another guy coming off of a trash-ass performance. So, what are we talking about here, bro? Like, what are we legitimately talking about when we consider somebody as elite? Because his daddy said so? Because his fight fan said so? The tape says Devin got a lot of flaws. The tape says Devin got a lot of shit to work on. The competition level says he fought a lot of dudes that already had losses and was past his prime, his best victories. A lot of people would consider Regis and Loma his top two victories. And in the Loma fight, Loma had lost multiple times and people felt like he lost that fight. A lot of them. I scored a 6-6 a draw myself. I ain't got no problem with the undisputed champion keeping his belts in that situation though. Regis, people want to forget that a lot of people felt like he lost to Zorilla in New Orleans in his hometown. His feet was trash. He got one hand, which is his left hand. He can't do shit. You go back to my pick for that fight, I said, it's a good name. It's a good name, but it's a trash-ass matchup. It's a trash-ass fight. Devin gonna dog walk this boy. He started boxing too late. He don't have no skills. And everything Zorilla was able to do, Devin can do that times 10. And what did he do? Dog walk Regis, who was 35 years old, coming off of a horrible performance, who already had lost in his career, bro. That's not elite shit. He had a chance to show he was elite against Ryan Garcia, against Jose Ramirez, and he shit the bed on both performances. And before you give me the drug cheat shit, I watch drug cheats get their ass whooped all the time. I'm not trying to hear that shit. Okay? Frank Martin fought a drug cheat in Michelle Ali Rivera and dog walked his ass and did him dirty. Okay? Did him dirty. Wasn't even close. If you different, you different. And the way that the Devin fans and Devin was trying to give it up, when Tank was fighting Ryan, the way that they was trying to give it up, leading up to Devin's fight with Ryan, Ryan was a C-level, D-level fighter. Devin was an A-plus generational talent, a boxer the likes of which we never seen. And you mean to tell me some damn Osterring is responsible for Ryan Garcia being able to whoop his ass that night? Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I'm not buying this shit. I'm not buying this shit at all, fam. The fact of the matter is this, other than some blown up reputation because people think he sparred Tank Davis really good, other than some blown up reputation because his daddy goes to every YouTube channel and he got YouTube channels that he backing that are gonna say this shit about Devin, other than just people trying to say it, what has he showed to show that he is elite? Because he beat George Kambosos? You know, it's funny, bro, that a lot of people feel like, yo, undisputed makes him elite. But those same people shit on Bud Crawford's undisputed run at 140 pounds because of who he did it against. Julius Ndungo, who's trash. So they didn't respect Terrence Crawford's undisputed run. But now we supposed to respect Devin's undisputed run, call him elite because he beat George Kambosos, who was coming off of barely getting by past his prime Mickey Bay, barely getting by past his prime Lee Selby, barely getting by fucking Team Alifu by split decision, then losing to Devin handily 2 times, and ever since then he been getting his ass whooped by everybody he fought. Rob Maxie Hughes, who everybody know really outboxed his ass, got stopped by Lomachenko, got stopped by Richardson Hitchens. This motherfucker done lost like 4 or 5 of his last 6 or 7 fights and shit. Come on, bro. Fact of the matter is, when Devin fought somebody that's considered to be his age, his talent level, that's talked about like him, he struggled tremendously against Ryan Garcia. So miss me with the bullshit. Is Devin Haney elite? Fuck no. He's not elite. He's a good fighter with some good attributes that was able to cut a tremendous amount of weight and beat people that he had extreme physical advantages over. That's who he is. Elite? Elite at what exactly? Uncomfortable fighting on the inside, holds on for dear life. Holds on for dear life if somebody get inside on him. Don't have no second, third, fourth gear to go beat a motherfucker up and step on the gas. Jose Ramirez was a dead man walking and he let him survive. Matter of fact, he let Jose Ramirez be the fucking aggressor the whole goddamn fight. What's elite about this dude, man? Somebody let me know. Smash the like, sub to the channel. It's fight week. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.